Hey, Paulie, what's up? No, no, everything's fine. Hey, listen, I quit.
You may be looking at starting a trading career and you want to make as much money as soon as possible. You want to quit your job. Or you may be trading for a while now and you're wondering how much longer will this take? When will I make the money? When will I be able to quit my job? Where are the millions of dollars? So how long does it actually take to go from zero, and that means not knowing anything about trading, to actually going full-time, being able to quit your job because you're making more money from trading than you're making from your job? And the answer is, well, it takes no more than 3 months. Of course, 3 months is a bullshit answer. It's going to take a lot longer than 3 months. I was just joking. Learning to trade is a process. It's like getting a college degree. It takes much longer than a few months. And in this video, I will discuss exactly the steps that you need to take to go from zero to a full-time trader, and exactly how long does it take an average trader to accomplish this task. There are 4 steps in your journey from going to zero to a full-time trader. Let's discuss the first one. The first one is, of course, backtesting, researching your edge, developing your strategy, working on your technicals, seeing exactly where to buy, where to sell, where to take profit, where to put your stop loss, and really refining your trading edge. Now, that is the first and the crucial part to develop your technicals. As we know, trading is 15% risk management, 15% technicals, that means strategy, and 70% risk management. But the first thing we need to learn is the technicals, and it takes about 6 months to backtest, refine your edge, and actually get comfortable trading a strategy. Okay, we are already at 6 months and you still are not making any money. You're just backtesting and researching the strategy. Now comes the second step, and that is actually opening a small live trading account. That is, I would say, around $500 to $1,000. I believe every trader can put in around $500 to $1,000 into a trading account and start trading live. You trade live until you get good, consistent results. By good results, I mean 5 to 10% on average each month. As you know, we have some slow months, we have some break-even months, we even have some negative months. But when you add all of those months up, you should be making around 5 to 10% average per month. What you're aiming to do is you're aiming to pass a prop firm challenge. We know that the requirement for a prop firm challenge such as FTMO, link is in the description by the way, is 10% in 30 days and 5% in 60 days. What you want to see in your live trading results is that there is at least 1 or 2 months where you made more than 10% and you could have passed the first step, and then you could have passed the second step. Again, we don't need to pass each month, but we need to have those months on paper in your trading history where you have made more than 10%. Because if you didn't make more than 10% in any of your trading months when you were trading with a small live account, well, then you just won't pass a prop firm challenge. It is as simple as that. If you're wondering how much I recommend risking per trade with that small live trading account, I recommend 1%, no more than 1% per trade. 1% of $1,000 is around $10 per trade. That is what you're risking per trade. Or you can do minimum lots, so that's 0.01. I believe that accounts to around 1% of $1,000. Now we come to our third step, and that is actually doing a prop firm challenge. As I mentioned, you can do FTMO, my Forex funds, but actually doing one of these 2-step challenges and getting that 100K in funding. I recommend at least $100,000, because anything less than that, you will not be able to pay your bills and actually live off of trading. You need at least $100,000 of trading capital to cover your monthly expenses, of course. So yeah, we said that the first part lasts for around 6 months. Second part of trading live, also to build that trading history, I would say around 6 months. Third part, again, around 6 months. We know that you will not be able to pass each month. Most traders that I work with and actually talk to have passed in their second or third try. I managed to pass on my second try, so that is kind of the average. Most professional traders don't actually pass in their first try, but second, third try, that is when you will pass. And it should take around 6 months to try a challenge, to do the first part, to then go to the second step. So that is kind of the average what you're dealing with when starting a prop firm challenge. And it's important not to rush the challenge. You start it, you keep relaxed, you just keep trading it as that live small trading account, and you just wait for those big months where you get 10% per month past the first phase, and then you wait to get 5% in that second step. Again, you have 60 days for the 5% profit. Now, if you're consistently profitable, if you're serious about trading, if you have a good strategy, good risk management, and you have been working on your psychology, you should be able to pass a prop firm challenge in around 6 months. So most traders, what they do now, they do these 3 steps, they get funded, and then they make the biggest mistake of them all. They actually quit their job right after getting funded, and this is a huge mistake, because guess what? Now the psychological pressure is really up. Now is where your psychology comes into play, and you do not need that pressure of making a profit each month. You have to pay your bills, pay the living expenses, you have to pay your rent, pay fuel for the car. You do not want to be in that position where you have just quit your job after getting funded and you need to make profit each month. As we know, the best of the best traders, even they have some break-even and negative months. And for us intermediate traders with maybe 1 or 2 years of experience, well, we first need to build some savings. And that is where the 4th step comes in. This step is really important. Don't skip this. So this is a step where you're funded and you're still working your job. You're building your savings. I would say you need to build at least savings for 6 months, maybe even for a year. Build the savings out of your trading profits. And this is to actually enable you to live for 6 months or to a year without needing to make any money. So you have savings saved up for all of your living expenses, and that puts the psychological pressure much lower. So now you're actually able to be more relaxed when you're trading. There is no pressure to make money each month, because again, you have that buffer, you have those savings that you can fall back to even if you have a break-even month or even a negative month. And I would say this 4th and final step takes maybe 6 months to a year. Let's even say 1 year to actually build up those savings out of the trading profits from your funded account. Why does it take so long? Well, because I recommend every trader to lower their risk once they get funded, lower it down to maybe 0.5, maybe even 0.25 to actually get more of a drawdown. We know that FTMO gives you a 10% drawdown if you're risking 1% per trade. If you're risking 0.5, well, now it's a 20% drawdown, or a 20 trade drawdown. If you're risking 0.25, now you have 40 trades to lose before you blow the whole account. So if you lower your risk down to 0.5%, you're trading with a $100,000 account. Well, now you're making around $2,500 average per month, and that is definitely enough to build up your savings. Again, FTMO takes 20%. You are left with $2,000 of profit on average each month. Put it aside, put it in your savings. You're definitely going to need it for later. And this is where the real traders are built, the ones that have the patience to actually stick through this final part. Build a buffer, build your savings, still work your full-time job to pay your bills, pay your living expenses, and then finally, when they have saved up enough, they go full-time with their trading. All of these steps combined last for around 2 to 2.5 years. I would say 2 years is the best case scenario. That is if you're really smart and a really capable trader. The average is around maybe 2.5 years. So for an intermediate trader, 2.5 years from zero to being funded with savings, of course, and actually going full-time, quitting your job, that is the period you're looking at. So in the beginning, you won't be making any money. In your live trading period, you will make a little money. And once you're funded, you will be making some nice percentages and nice dollar amounts. And that is just the reality. Go to any prop firm, ask them what you will be making in your first year, your second year, and your third year. They will actually tell you your first year you won't be making anything, second year you will be making a little bit, and in your third year is where the real big money comes. If you skip any of the steps, well, you're just going to extend your journey. It will take you much more time to get to where you want. You will lose a lot of money, you will lose a lot of time. So just follow these steps. I know 2.5 years sounds like a lot of time, but that's the reality, that's the truth. I won't blow sunshine up your ass on this channel. That is not what this channel is about. I'm going to tell it like it is. If you're serious about trading, you really want to become a trader, then you will stick through those 2.5 years. You will persevere. You will have the patience to actually go through the process. If you're at the beginning and 2.5 years sounds like a lot of time to you and you don't like it, well, then just don't even start trading. That is definitely not for you. Find something else to do with your time, because you need to be serious about trading. We know that only 5% of traders actually make it and actually consistently make money. Those are the statistics from the Forex brokers, of course. So 95% of traders consistently lose money in the markets. Why do they lose money? Well, because they rush the process, they do not follow these steps, and they just blow themselves up. You need to look at it as a college degree. You would not expect to become a doctor. You would not expect to become a doctor in 3 months, get some education, and then perform live surgery. And that is the the exact reason why it's not realistic to become a consistently profitable trader and quit your job in 3 months. Trading is a skill. Like any other skill, it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes hard work. Once you become consistent, you get funded, you will start making those huge amounts of money, and you will be able to have the life that you have always desired. It will definitely be worth it. So please stick through it, stick to the process, and follow these 4 steps. If you need any help with your trading, or you want to know more about my trading strategy and how I trade, book a one-to-one coaching call. Link will be in the description. I also offer a 12-week educational program. I offer one-on-one coaching calls for 12 weeks where I teach you exactly how I trade and help you through your educational process. So definitely check out my website, get in touch with me either on Instagram or on my email. Everything is in the description. Like this video, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.